Hello everyone, welcome again to a video I'm making for the bird language series. Today's the 15th of April, Sunday morning, sun is shining, and we've just heard our first cuckoo of the year, so that was fantastic, really great to hear. So hopefully he will oblige us and call out a few times so that you can hear him. In the background there's chiff-chaffs and you can hear chaffinches and a few other birds. There's a raven flying overhead and there's a buzzard around. Today's bird language video, what I'd like to do is take you back in time to around the early 80s when I was in the army stationed over in Germany. I went down to a place called Ravensburg in southern Germany to do a battlefield survival course which was run at the International Long Range Reconnaissance Patrol School, and part of that course involved escape and evading. And it was a special forces school, and it was quite an exciting time. I kind of wondered what I'd let myself in for at that time, but one of the most powerful lessons I had to learn, as well as picking up on bird language. So what I'd like to do is set you the scene, and the scene is basically we were out 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Well, we were out for 4 or 5 days actually, but on this occasion it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It was a full moon. It was land like you've just seen in the panorama, fields, woodlands, a village in the distance with a church bell chiming, and the moon was casting some beautiful shadows across the land, and there was just me and 3 other guys in our patrol. And for me anyway, it felt like we were the only people around. You know, in the distance you'd see the odd farm light and what have you. There was no traffic, and just like I said, the church bell chiming. And it was a really kind of nice experience to have when you're out at that time in the morning, because like I say, you do feel like you're on your own. Having said that, there was one point as we broke this wood line and we started moving down along the edge of the wood line down into the valley, a blackbird sent off an alarm call, and being an avid bird watcher, I said to the guys, oh, there's a blackbird alarming, and that kind of fell on deaf ears really. So we carried on for a little while longer, and again another blackbird set off an alarm, and okay, I started to kind of become interested in why the blackbird was alarming, and then I could hear others further along alarming as we continued to move, and I thought, well, are they alarming because of us or because of something else? And my sense was it wasn't us, because it was quite a distance behind us. So I raised my concerns with the rest of the patrol and I said, look, I've got a feeling that we're actually being followed here, we're being tracked. And to be quite honest, that was completely dismissed. And I paid attention to that for quite a while, and it seemed to me quite logical. If we were on an escape and evasion phase of the exercise, it would seem quite logical to run another exercise alongside that for people learning to track or counter-tracking. I have no way of knowing if that was the case. We didn't actually see anybody, but the blackbirds at that time in the morning, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you know, everything else was settled. It was lovely and calm. Just kind of going off various blackbirds along the way. It just felt like there was a concentric ring being thrown there, so my real sense was that we were actually being tracked. So on this occasion the blackbird was the messenger for me.